Hey y'all, it's your girl Phoenix Fire. How you all doing today? Welcome to first episode of Girls Got Bars. Okay, it's my new show focusing on everything female battle rap. Okay, I'm going to be breaking down bars. I realize I break down a lot of bars. I do a lot of recaps, and I want to focus on females because girls got bars. Today I'm here with the queen. It's 40 Bars. What's up, 40?
Phoenix.
How you doing, girl?
I'm well. How you doing?
I'm good, you know. Salute to you. Quick shout out to you, girl. Always representing the brand, the Peace brand. Love it. Shout out to you. Love it.
I love it.
If you want to get that Peace merch, I'm gonna put the banner up where you can get it from, all right? Get some of my merch, y'all. Support.
Yes.
I'd appreciate it. Okay. Keep the peace. Yeah, so NH3. No Holds Barred. Your battle with KCJ, girl. How did it go?
That was definitely a dope battle. It was definitely a dope battle. Shout out to Casey. She's been a good opponent the whole time. She's been a good sport the whole time. Like through the promo, the trolling, the face-offs, just going back and forth, doing interviews. I'm talking shit. Like she didn't really get like out of character or anything, which is what this shit's all about. So like I keep saying, she was a dope sport from the beginning. So shout out to her.
This was a dope battle. You know?
Yeah, she came and brought her shit. But
Yeah, definitely. So I was gonna say, why were you so initially? Obviously, it's a battle, so you got to sell the battle. But why were you so mad at her? I feel like you definitely was kind of mad at her.
you know what? The funny thing is, I feel like a lot of people got that, but I really wasn't. Like me and Casey don't have any problems. Like we've never had like any stat. It's never like, you know what I mean? It wasn't like that. It was more so.
Yeah.
I felt like I'm a competitive person, so you know what I mean. Like I want it all. You know what I mean? Like me wanting everything. I know it sounds weird. It's not like to not have the other bitches not have nothing or the other females not have anything, but I want it. So, I'm the queen. I want to be the queen. I want to be the face. I want to be everything about female battle rap. You understand what I'm saying? So you're the face. Like I did. Okay. So it was like a competitive thing, not a personal thing.
No, that's good. That's good though. Definitely, we definitely bought it. You had a bar. You said about the whole my hair condition, the air condition bar.
Oh yeah.
That was kind of a compliment in terms of you feel like she's your hair. Sorry, that's nice. That was nice. It was a bar, but you know what I mean. It was underhanded, kind of nice.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was meant to do exactly what it's supposed to be. Like, you want to be the queen? Like, this is what you want? Like, that's why I'm like, AC, you want to be the queen? You got to follow a couple of rules. Like, I wanted to talk to her in that manner. Like, I could attack. Personals. Then it's like, okay, well, let me talk to you. If you want this is what you have to do in order to get it. And even though they were like simple little things and it was a scheme and I didn't go into depth, I felt like it did what it was supposed to do. So,
yeah. That was nice, man. This was a bar fest. Do you give KTJ any rounds?
No.
What rounds do you give her? Oh, no.
Now I feel like I have to watch it again, but I know I felt in the moment her second might have been her best round. And I feel like that is what I'd have to watch again to make sure. But I remember feeling like I edged every round at least. You know what I mean? I feel like the first I feel like my first round I won clearly. Second round, I feel like I won, but again, if I remember correctly, her second round was her best round, and I feel like that's the round when I was like, okay, she might be getting crazy. I remember feeling like that, but then I remember when I rapped, I just felt like, nah, this is still better. And the third round, I feel like that was clear too. First and the third were pretty clear. I feel like I wouldn't argue anybody who wanted to debate the second round. You know what I mean? But I just showed I try to show that there's levels to penmanship, and I also took that calm approach because it's like people like try to downplay my performance so much, and because I'm not a super overly aggressive rapper, I'm not an in-your-face rapper, people like to downplay that. Like it takes me as a battle rapper. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to be her in my cool, calm, collected demeanor, despite her coming with the aggression, and I was successful, so it worked.
That was fire. I did a bar breakdown, by the way, y'all. So check out my bar breakdown of 40 Bars versus KCJ. What do you think was your nicest bar that you said to her?
Mm.
I'll tell you what my nicest bar that I feel like you said to her was. I mean, you had a lot of bars, but one of the ones that just comes to mind was I really liked your plagiarism bar. I thought that was creative.
Thank you. I don't think I like that one
I
too.
don't feel like people like really reacted, but I called it and it was fire. That was fire. But hold on, what did I write it down?
And I say mark my words. People think I'm saying like mark my words. I'm like, no, like when you steal someone's stuff, you're taking, you're marking down their words. So I'm like, mark my words, you'll think I stole. Like, yeah, yeah, that was kind of heavy. I like that bar. Thank you.
It's all good.
Man,
Man, there's a lot of it. There's a lot here. There's a lot. I did a whole bar break.
I feel like I like the anatomy scheme the most. I
Yeah,
feel like,
that was nice.
yeah, I feel like the
That's anatomy.
and that to me is the reason I'm gonna fucking murder her. Like when I did the whole like you ain't
Yeah,
the first bitch out here giving
what
neck to.
round was that? Hold on, because I definitely got that.
Oh, second round.
Okay, let's see this one. Yeah, and that to me is the reason I'm gonna fucking murder her. And that to me is anatomy. In other words, body bitch, you get hit for trying to shine off the clock.
Like body bridge.
Fire.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was fire. Cold,
I think that
cold.
was my favorite.
Definitely. It was a fire battle. Okay, so congratulations on the win. That was lovely. You did your thing, girl. Who, apart from yourself, who impressed you the most in the event?
Okay, so here's the thing. I did not get to really catch the event like that.
Okay.
So I was there, but I'm like in and out because I'm constantly like going on my material, just trying to shake my little jitters and all that other stuff. You know what I mean? So pre-battle, I'm like, before my battle, I'm like a mess. You know what I mean? So I was popping in and out. I feel as though I'm not going to hold you. I feel like I'm probably the most happy with C3 when I think about it.
She had an outstanding performance, no debating. Yeah, she did.
I feel like me and her spoke about it before the battle, and I told her like, "Yo, bro, you know, this is your one." I feel like she's not not saying she's definitely respected. She's definitely respected. I just feel as though her name needs to be in a lot more conversations. It needs to be heard a lot more. So for me, I feel like Vixen is Wody. You know what I'm saying? You beat Wody, then there's no other choice but for your name to be in those conversations. And she did that. And I feel like, yeah. So I feel like I feel like from what I saw, and I didn't even get a chance to enjoy the whole battle. But
yeah. Okay. So who would you say, 40, would be your ideal battle? Because you've battled a lot of people. What would be your ideal battle, 40?
At this point, I don't even think I have one. I know that's so boring, and I hate not being able to give like a solid answer. I don't even know what an ideal battle for me at this point is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it was like to see like, okay, let me stretch and see like where my pen's gonna take me, I'd say like a JC or something. But the only reason,
yes, I like
that. To JC, but JC,
guess what happened? JC versus 40 Barz.
Nah, JC's high risk, low reward. You know what I mean? It's fucked up, and that's just it is what it is. And I get in there, get my head chopped off by JC, then it's like I get in there, JC, they're gonna be like, well, yeah, y'all both got fire pins, and it'll just be at that. It's not gonna be like I just stepped into an extra elite box. You know what I mean? It's like it's fucked up because JC's pin is god tier.
It is,
and it's just so I'm not saying that's just what I've saw the consensus is in battle rap. That's not to put him down. I wasn't trying to be shady because I totally respect him, but I'm also a strategist too. So it's like if they said battle JC and they got my back, people know how I give it up. I'm coming. You know what I mean? But I'm not out there calling him out. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I hear you. So how would you call that battle? 40 Barz versus JC.
JC's too crazy for me to think I'm going in 30M. But I would definitely try to go. I mean, I'd try my best, but I definitely see it would be a 2-1 situation. And on a worst case scenario, it would be a debatable classic because I'm not going in there. I'm not losing. I don't care what anybody says. My pen is definitely as good as JC's. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So we're not going to do that. But JC's hard. So, yeah, I'm not going to get in and be like, oh, I get 30 JC. No. But I definitely will come in there for that that 2-1.
That would be a crazy battle. I got JC in the top 3 pens in battle rap.
Yes.
I got him in the top 3 pens battle. His pen's crazy.
Easily. JC needs to be God tier just off of by default. You know what I mean? But he's not regarded, so to speak.
Yeah. I hear you. All right, so let's go through the battles and tell me how you called the. Oh, did you watch it though? You remember how it went?
Bits and pieces. I mean, I was going with the consensus because I was like popping in and out of the battles. Like I could. I'm not going to hold you.
Well, let's go through
That
it.
was all pretty obvious, I think, except for some people going back and forth about like me and Casey, which I don't understand. But I feel like all the battles were pretty obvious.
Yeah. Okay. So C3 versus Vixen, who you got?
That's the win, C3, and I love Vixen. That's my nigga. So I try to play Vixen, but the stuff that I saw and I heard C3's material and what I hate doing that because that's not fair. Like, oh, you didn't see the whole battle. How you gonna call the battle 2? And that's not right. That's kind of, I don't know. A consensus is C3 won. C3. I don't, you know.
Okay.
Because I act like I could be like, oh, she won this round and she won this round because I ain't gonna hold you. I did it.
No, I watched the battle. It was one of those ones. It really was. It was a really great battle. Great back and forth. Both of them were cooking. C3 was super outstanding in this battle. Honestly, the cadence was on point. Everything. She cooked. She definitely.
Yeah.
Like, Vixen though. That's what I'm gonna say. You've got to watch.
She's always gonna bring 3 solid rounds. She's always gonna.
Yeah, and she did. She got 3 solid rounds. I mean, C3 was nice. This was a dope battle, man. Very enjoyable. Mad replay value. Okay. Did you watch Diesel versus Prestavia?
Didn't see that one. I was outside, like at that time. At that time, I was outside, like fucking hyped up off my win.
You outside doing cartwheels and shit.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Shit's over.
Okay. Yeah. So that happened. I think it was the next day we got to watch it anyway.
Yeah.
That was a nice battle. Prestavia, I gave the battle to me. Prestavia won the battle clearly. Diesel wasn't herself like usually. Diesel's usually very aggressive. I mean, very in your face. I think this is the first time on Caffeine, so it was like she wasn't. I don't feel like she was 100% comfortable, but she still had some hard bars though. But she just looked a little bit maybe not as. She a little bit nervous, possibly. You know what I'm saying? Prestavia out the gate.
That girl's dangerous, man.
Back. It was fire.
That girl's dangerous, and she's so humble.
She's
like
dangerous. Yeah, she is. Love
has
it.
A nice attitude. She's cool as shit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Her bars are crazy. She's so talented. Definitely. Okay. Yoshi G versus Caution.
Yeah. Shout out Caution. She didn't have a good night that night.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she won. Yeah. I heard Yoshi did her thing. They said that she did really well.
Yeah, she did. She definitely raps really well. Do you know what I mean? Did you have a Yoshi? You probably didn't. I wasn't sure if you had a Yoshi bar. Did you have a Yoshi bar?
I just said Yoshi thought.
Yeah, that was it, right? That was it.
It's a bird bath.
Yeah. Okay, I thought so.
Because I was trying to. I'm like, I'm not about to. You know why I thought about it? I was gonna make. I feel like shit's bitch gonna take a shot at me, and it's gonna be like, you know what I mean? But then I'm like, as soon as I do that, then all the people are gonna say like, why ain't y'all battling? And then I have no reason to say why I'm not battling if I took time to write bars in my material with her. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing too much of that. So took my little. I made it as part of something where if it's caught, it's caught. If it's not, it's like.
Yeah, I caught it. So I thought I'd clarify. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was definitely that. It was definitely that.
So, should I assume that you have no interest in battling Yoshi G?
No, I did. In the beginning of this year, we were set up to battle in April, and then the card got pushed. And then since then, she's become like such a thorn in my side. Like I've decided not to. Like I think this might have been the first time someone has successfully trolled themselves out of a battle with me.
Okay, so
y'all see me online. I be with all this stuff, but It's just too much. I don't respect. I don't care about her talking about me. I don't care about the little petty stuff we go back and forth. I could take that, but you're not going to paint some narrative like I'm big box company who's bullying you, and you know what I mean. Like, don't do that. Don't paint a narrative that I sabotaged your battle and stuff. I don't like that shit. Like, let's keep it battle rap. Let's keep it for real. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's dirty. I'm not gonna come where a bitch is coming to fucking get her bread and battle, and I'm gonna sit there and tell her, yo, don't cheer for her, don't cheer for her. Like, what kind of corny ass bitch do I look like? That's dumb. Now, as far as me not fucking with you and looking at you like this the whole time you're battling, why not? I'm not saying anything. I'm not gonna disrupt you, and that's just what it is. I'm here just like everybody else is here. But she's just trying to paint this narrative that, you know, I was turning the people against her, and I got the people not to cheer for her, and that was one of the things. It's like, you know what, bitch, I'm not doing this because it's a lose-lose for me. It's a lose-lose for me. You've already started that. You've already like when I beat you, because there's no question about if. When I beat you, then it's gonna be for one. That's another like it's not even a high risk. It's just low reward.
Yeah. Okay.
When I beat you, they're gonna say I was supposed to do that. You know what I mean? And then when they say that, when everybody says I killed you, like we know it's gonna happen, then you'll say that's because you guys love 40 and it's because Team 40 is so big and stuff like it's like crazy as fuck. Like these people kill me. They conveniently use Team 40 to say like I can shift all these I could shift all these numbers and stuff like that. Well, have you guys checked me versus official on the app lately? Like, what are you talking about? It's weird, you know what I mean? Like they pick and choose when they use like Team 40. So I just.
Do you feel like this was the best Yoshi that we've seen?
I'd be lying if I said I saw the whole thing too, because I wasn't. You know what I mean? So
okay.
But I'm hearing that she did good, but I don't know. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, she did. See the Barz versus Farah. Funeral.
Yeah, I heard Farah choked. I heard see the Barz woman. The funny thing about it is, like I said, I saw them, like I saw people get mic'd up. I might have came in and caught like 1 or 2 bars, and I'm like in and out of the fucking. This kept going in and out. As soon as Wickle Cam calm, I watch people rapping, and I'm like, oh, I gotta go outside and go practice my shit. Like it was great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that not. I think I'm almost positive they said see the Barz one.
Yeah, she did. She did good. I mean, they both did good. You know, Farah's been out for a minute, you know, and she just came back. So she had a slip up. She forgot her lines and stuff. See the Barz. She turned up in the second and third. She started off a little bit slow to start cooking or feel comfortable, but for the second and third, she was definitely comfortable. You know? Yeah, she did her thing definitely. So that's it, actually. 40 versus Casey. We said 3-0. You say, are you giving Casey a round? No round.
No, because I don't think so. You know, I'll check again just for the sake of not being like super narcissistic or nothing, but I don't remember. You know what I mean? Like, I don't remember her having enough. I remember it being good, but I don't remember it being enough. Like, my shit was super fucking layered. You know what I mean? I'm just like, I was listening. I'm just like, performance is great, energy is great, all that's good, but that shit's still better ultimately when we're listening to what it is.
Yeah, I hear you. Let me see. Let me see what she said. I can see if I can spare something Casey said that you might think was decent. But you know what? It was funny when she asked you, so are you not sober tonight? So are you sober tonight? And you were like, no. And I was just cracking up.
And I was being a clown because I be knowing, like, I'm like, fuck it, we'll just play the little, like, the druggy games, and 40's high, and 40, like, I'm just like,
all
right.
Watching the bar, though.
This should be funny. I'm just so tired of people just not, like, coming up with anything different or creative. Like, it's just like, okay, I'm a homeless cokehead Popeyes fighting I feel like I'm missing something else.
I did see the video for you. It was hilarious, but I hear you.
Yes, and I'm just like,
Mm,
and these people be crazy. I'm like, y'all be making fun of me for stuff that I act like I got my ass beat or something. You like, this is crazy. Like,
yeah. So let me ask you this, Forty. Apart from Jazz the rapper, who would you say who have you lost to?
a
Who would you
lot,
say you've lost to?
a lot. I'm like 30 and 10.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
I've lost
Some
like,
people be like they've never really lost. You know
those
what I'm
are
saying?
people are clowns. And you know why? Unless
Yeah.
you can have like 3 or 4 battles, because I mean, I can't say that. Most of those people are clowns because there are a few people who could have said they arguably don't have no losses, and there's not many.
Yeah.
In fact, wait, there was not many. I ain't giving that bitch shit. In fact, there was only, yeah, no, that's ultimately, because I be like, I don't be taking a shit personally. I be doing these interviews and stuff. I could argue with a bitch and get on here and do an interview, and you ask me about her, I'm like, yeah, that bitch is fine. And in my head, I'm like, fuck that bitch. But it doesn't take away from her talent level. Like, I might not like her, but she can still rap. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So I don't do
yeah,
corny shit like, oh, that bitch can't rap all of a sudden. But
yeah.
I feel like there wasn't too many people who could have said that arguably, unless you have a low number of battles. People who's not sticking their heads out that much, they're not going to have a high ratio of losses because you ain't battling like that.
Yeah.
I got
Mhm.
44 battles. I'm totally okay with losing 10 of them. I'm totally okay with that. Like, I sleep very well at night. My kids are still proud of me. Like, I'm totally good. Like,
Mhm. Okay. That's true. That's true. It's all good. So what would you say is your favorite battle of all time? Anyone's battle. It doesn't have to be yours. It can be yours though. Anyone.
they're gonna laugh, but it's John the Don and B Magic.
Okay. Why is that your favorite?
I know it's crazy, but like I really always like that battle. It was just I don't know. I know all the words. I know a word for word. Like it's
Yeah,
like
it gets like that sometimes, right? Some of these battles.
yeah, I really like that. I really like that battle. I slept on. Check that shit out.
Speaking of, do you know what? That just reminded me. Let me ask you about Conceited. Do you feel like if Conceited came back to battle rap, that he can make it, like he can hang? So
Yeah,
because it just reminded me of B Magic versus Conceited. Do you feel like he could hang?
yeah, definitely. I don't feel like Conceited so far removed from battle rap that he couldn't bounce right back. I feel like he's in tune with it enough where he's not like an old dude or something who's coming back after years or nothing like that. He's one of
Yeah,
the vets in battle rap, so he understands the rules. It's not like an industry old dude trying to come in and pop up or something. Like Conceited
yeah.
is he's one of the pioneers. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. So it's like I don't think it's that hard for him. It's like riding a bike. I don't think he's that far removed from battle rap. He's doing Wild and Out, and while it's a lot more commercialized and stuff, it's the same
Yeah.
idea. All he needs to do is just go ahead and make sure he has more content. I mean,
Mm,
you know, more substance and stuff. And he's always been fire, so I don't think that would be a problem. No,
okay. Cassidy versus Conceited in a battle. Who would win that battle?
don't want to see that.
You don't want to see that. Okay. It might
But
happen one day, you never know. Do you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm thinking. I mean, I feel like Conceited gonna win. But I feel like
Conceited.
Cassidy will make it. I wouldn't be surprised if Cassidy made it debatable. You know what I mean? Because Cassidy is like one of the best like street rappers coming up for me. You know what I'm saying? Like Cassidy's always been like that guy.
Yeah.
But and his styles he's definitely adapting to the culture more. Conceited got
Yeah.
them punchlines though, them hit, no miss. Like Conceited's good. I think Conceited would win, but I wouldn't. I don't know if it would be a walk like people would think. It's not gonna be a walk.
Yeah. I'm interested. I'd like to hear him rap again. I wanted to see if it's changed a bit. Do you know what I mean? Like if
Fun,
it's
right?
yeah. Because I'm not sure if in this day and age that whole, his whole bow and we aiming kind of that whole line that was fire at the time when he said it. But I'm not sure if that would work right now, just in terms of so many different rap styles and the way people be punching now.
It probably
But you
depends.
never know. You never know.
It probably depends on his opponent in the stage. You know what I mean? certain things that are on one platform, not so much as the other ones. But I still feel like he'd get in there and do it. I remember that nigga says, even that whole like, I'll show y'all need a boogie board to body surf. Like, conceited. He's very clever. I don't think
he is clever. He can come out with crazy stuff. Actually,
I don't think he'd have a problem. And then he has a conviction. He's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he'd have a problem with, you know.
Yeah. Okay. So who do you feel like are the top 3 fire females right now? Like they're nice. You think
Like new ones, or who's doing that thing right this second?
Just any female battle rapper that you think are nice right now. Yeah, right now. They're doing their thing right now. Or even maybe an unknown. Because there's a lot of women that they're not known, but they're fire, you know?
For Stavia, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
They don't know her. I've been seeing a few. I mean, I don't want to keep saying the same people because I'm like Cristavia, you know what I'm saying? C3, fucking Vixen, Casey, like I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about like
people don't know, right?
Yeah, like unknowns or not as known as yeah.
Oh, I'd say Prestavia. I'd say the girl Hope Trilly. She's fire. And I like the girl Eon. She's fire too.
Yeah.
Breezy's fire too. She's from Boston too. Breezy's fire too.
Yeah, she is definitely. Okay. Well, let me ask you this, right? Would you rather have 15? So this is the situation, right? You can have 15 years guaranteed happy life, okay? Well, after that, you die, or live forever, but you'll be unhappy for the duration of eternity.
No, I 15.
What would you choose?
15 and I'm out.
That's not that long, 40.
Yeah, but who wants to be miserable forever? Now, if you had said it in a way, like me, normally I try to find loopholes in the questions. I would have been like, well, if there's a way that I could find a way to make myself happy, cool. But if it's just guaranteed miserable,
pure misery,
I'm out of here. You don't want to feel like offing yourself every day. It's sad. Like
yeah, that is kind of sad, you know. But you know, some people will choose that option because they're like 15 years ain't enough. You know what I mean?
15 years, shit. It's not a long time at all, but
yeah. How do you feel about the whole new battle rap moving to Caffeine? Do you feel like Caffeine has helped battle rap?
I do. I feel like it's done a few things. I feel like Caffeine's kind of taken away from the. It looks a little bit more the production. You know what I mean? Them not showing certain things or them holding only certain angles. We're used to seeing every single little thing in the world. Like even when Gaddis and Official battled and Gaddis fucking killed her. Gaddis was laughing. She laid down on the floor when Official was choking. She laid down on the ground. And they didn't get that. You know, like that's battle rap. Like everything that happens in the moment, props, everything. Yeah. I feel like those things, I feel like it's kind of less like, huh, you guys gotta grab that, the essence of battle rap. You know what I mean? But, and I'm not saying laying on the floor is the essence of battle rap. I just mean anything that can happen, anything, the moments, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Everything's not a fine-tuned production. But I do like on the same token, I do like the level of professionalism that it has brought to battle rap. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, definitely it has. I feel like people are definitely more on point and they're writing a lot better. They're, you know, a lot more aware of everything now.
There's more money to be made. Like people have there's more opportunities and stuff like that. I feel like it's gonna help build people's profiles fairly quickly. You know what I mean? So
yeah, definitely. I think so. What would you say would be the worst battle that you've ever seen?
I feel like the worst battle I ever seen was. Yeah, that's a good question. I think it was Oh Solo. But no, I don't know. I don't even know. Damn, Phoenix. I don't even know. Okay.
It's a lot of battles, right? I know.
Oh yeah. The worst one. Like, oh, that battle was ass. I'm not watching that. I don't know. I feel like it's that Oh Solo battle when he's on the stage. What battle is that? He's like, one niggas bring two niggas and three niggas bring four.
I like that. That Oh Solo, man. That was funny though.
No, it was, but I feel like in general, like that was like the worst battle. I feel like who was he verse? Sway? Who was he verse?
I can't even remember now. I just remember that line is a classic.
Oh my god.
Funny as hell.
Hate battle rap. I feel like that was my I feel like that was it.
Okay, cool. Let me ask you this, okay? If I give you $100,000 you got to make 30 hoops. Is that what it's called? When you throw the basketball into the hoop, right? Mm-hmm. 30 back to back. Are you leaving with the money or not?
30 back to back?
Yeah. You can't miss one though. 100K.
I mean, I'm gonna try my best. I want to, the competitor. I mean, like, fuck yeah, I'm leaving with that money. But like 30 back to back. I think the most shots I've made back to back is like 12 or 13. I'm not gonna front.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, and I remember like, okay, I got past 10. I think I did 1 or 2 more. I was trying to get to 20. I haven't hit 20 shots in a row. I've missed a couple and got right back on, but I've never taken 20 shots back to back in a row. So if it had to be 30, I'm probably screwed.
At least you're honest, 40.
Yeah, I got a decent. I played a little bit of basketball. Like, I know, but I'm all right too. That's I'm like, damn. I wish if it was a little number. If it was like 20, I could. Not 30.
Yeah, I got you, man. I hear you. I'll be the same. I don't think I could do that back to back, but you never know, innit? 100K is a lot of motivation. I could try.
Nah, that's what I was about to say. I definitely bust my ass trying to do it.
Try.
If I have to do backboard and underhand and stuff, I might be hitting that backboard. Well, then again, fuck it. Yeah, if I just hit the backboard the whole time, shit, I can make 30 if I can hit the backboard. Okay. Some people like, you can't do it. I'd hit the backboard.
Fair enough. Okay, so my final Phoenix Fire round type question for you, 40, is this. So I'm gonna give you this. You have this gadget, okay? It's a big red button. Now, if you press this button, okay, you are guaranteed to get $5 million. However, somebody somewhere in the world will die because you pressed the button. Will you press the button?
Is it gonna be my family?
It could be anyone in the world. You wouldn't know who it was. But they will definitely die.
Everybody got to die. Everybody got to die anyway. I'm pushing it. Everybody got to die one day. Phoenix, fuck it. I thought I'm like, yeah, what if this one in my what if they was gonna die anyway? You didn't end up with nothing. What if you don't press the button, somebody and they got hit by a car? No.
They out of there, yeah. Okay. That's hilarious. You didn't even wait for it. You didn't even have to think about that one.
Because you know why? Once I thought about the odds. Once you said it could be my family, I'm like, damn, of course that made me want to be like, no, because it could be. But then it's also like, well, what if it's not? There's 6 billion people in the world. What if it's not? Like, fuck it.
Okay.
I ain't shit.
That's hilarious, though. That's funny. I mean, it's all good. It's all good.
I haven't been asleep. Like, I feel like I haven't slept in days.
I like seeing how people respond to certain of my questions, you know. So
I used to ask them a weird question on my show, and I was asking everybody, like, how would they, if they was in a burning building, who would they save? Hold on one second.
Do you know what? I have a question.
Shut up, I'm doing an interview. I'll call you back in 5 minutes because I'm 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
I have a question. Like, did I ask you that in our first ever interview? I'm not sure if I did, though. I don't know if I did. But let me ask you it now, since you mentioned that. Okay. So you're in a ship, right? Uh-huh. The ship is sinking. You're in the lifeboat, right? and you could only save one person on the boat. These are the people on the boat.
That's like my question. Yes, Phoenix. Okay.
Okay. On the boat is Lux, Daylight.
Lux is getting saved over everybody.
I haven't finished 40.
I love Lux. As long as my kid's not the last one, Lux getting saved over everybody.
Tay-Rock and Sue Surf. Who you say?
Nah. Them niggas gonna have to swim ashore, man. They gonna have to swim ashore, Phoenix. I'm sorry. I'll call for help once me and Lux make it there safely.
Okay, fair enough, girl. Fair enough. I was thinking, oh shit. But Lux got it, I guess. It's all good. You know what? It's been so dope talking to you, though, 40, for real, man. I mean, I hope you enjoyed the conversation.
I did. Can I ask you a question? Because now I want to know who you would pick out. Did I ask you who you would save out if you was in the hospital?
Okay, who's the options?
All right, so in the hospital, you got the 25-year-old young man. There's a hospital fire. You got the 25-year-old man who accidentally set the fire. Accidentally. He's a janitor. He just mixed some chemicals and accidentally set the fire. You got an 80-year-old nurse with a limp. Then you got a 10-year-old terminally ill patient who cannot move without the respirator stuff. Who you saving?
Okay, so tell me the 10-year-old. What's the situation with the 10-year-old?
The 10-year-old is terminally ill. They're hooked up to respirators and shit. They're terminally ill.
Okay, and then the 80-year-old.
And then the young man accidentally set it by accident. He's perfectly healthy, but he accidentally set the fire. Then you've got an 80-year-old nurse who just has a slight limp, and she's just there.
She's got a slight limp.
This might slow you down.
Oh. I'm going to have to, I don't care. I'm going to have to save, I feel like I'll save the child.
Everybody says the kids.
Part of me wants to be like, I'm not saving the old woman. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not saving the old lady.
Yo, let me tell you, so many people's reasons was so funny. D was like, I'm gonna save the nurse because she could save more lives. I was like, I don't think so,
man. She's 80 years old. She gotta chill.
The time's up. But then I'm like, what about the young man?
The young man, it's either the young man or the child. But I feel like it will be the child, regardless of the child's condition. It will be the child. Honestly.
You might be carrying a corpse by the time you get out the building because you unplugged them from the respirators, Phoenix.
Oh yeah, okay, the respirators. Oh, and the house is on fire. Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, the hospital's on fire. You gotta get them the hell out of there. That's Phoenix. And the funny thing is, you know what I learned about those questions? The more like little mitigating factors that you throw in, you have to make it harder. It makes it harder. Like, hold on, yeah, she has a limp. She might slow you down. She has to be hooked up to fucking respirators. And
yeah, the respirator's phoned me now because the respirator thing. Because as soon as I unplug him from the respirator, he's
how long does she got? I guess she gotta make it outside. It's the smoke.
Save the young man. Do you know that? I feel bad. Like I'm just like the old lady is like F out of here. I feel bad.
Yeah, I forgot who was on my show. They was like, well, how come the young man can't get out his own fucking self? I'm leaving him there. And I didn't think about it. I never said nothing about that. He could have followed you.
Yeah, I was thinking, what's wrong with him that he can't?
Nothing. I just wanted it to be the people being angry that he, set the fire and consider that.
Okay, but because you said it was an accident,
it was an accident. Yep. Yeah, all those little mitigating factors.
I feel so bad that I didn't even say the old lady. She deserves to live too.
She has a limp, and you just left her for you. Just left her.
Oh my God, 40, I'm so bad.
Like,
oh well, sorry, old lady. But yeah, that was a really interesting question. It's crazy because I asked so many questions, and I hardly have anyone ask me anything. And when you ask me, I'm like taking forever to answer. But yeah, that was a really interesting question, an interesting scenario. Definitely.
Yeah, I really like.
That's dope, man. Salute to you, 40, man. I enjoyed the conversation, definitely, as usual, as always. It's all good. So for everyone that doesn't know, but we all know, but what's your social media where we can follow you, check out your stuff? You already know.
Check me out 40Barz, 40 Barz on Instagram. Twitter is 40 Barz Boston, and yeah, I got a Facebook fan page that's 40 Barz too, but I'm never on that shit. So if you want to get with me, holler at me on Twitter or Instagram.
Y'all heard that? All right, make sure subscribe, Check it out. Come on, it's 40, y'all. It's 40 bars. Come on, okay? Well, salute to you, 40, for stopping by and talking with me. I really enjoyed the conversation. It's been dope. You know what I'm saying?
It's always a pleasure.
Salute. And salute for repping the brand as well. Appreciate you, girl, for real.
You already, anytime.
Okay. All right, y'all. It's your girl, Phoenix Fire. I hope you all enjoyed that. Girl got bars. I said this. They got bars, right? 40 bars. Phoenix Fire. It's all good. I'll be back again. Make sure y'all join the notification gang. Subscribe to the channel. All of that. All right? I'm out.